Why you attract emotionally unavailable people. You ever notice how you keep ending up with people who can't love you the way you deserve? People who give you just enough to keep you hoping, but never enough to make you feel secure. People who say the right things but never show up in the ways that matter. People who are distant, inconsistent, guarded, confusing people who make you feel like you're asking for too much when all you're asking for is honesty, presence, and effort. It's not a coincidence. It's not bad luck. It's not the universe playing a joke on you. There's a reason you're drawn to emotionally unavailable people, and there's a reason they're drawn to you. And until you understand it, you'll keep repeating the same heartbreak over and over again while wondering what's wrong with you. But nothing is wrong with you. What's happening is deeper than that. The truth is emotionally unavailable. People feel familiar to you, even if you don't realize it. There's something about their distance, their unpredictability, their emotional walls that echoes something you've known before. Maybe you grew up with love that was inconsistent. Maybe affection was something you had to earn. Maybe you were the child who had to guess what mood the adults would be in that day. Maybe you loved people who weren't emotionally present because they were too stressed, too wounded, too distracted, too broken to give you what you needed. And so you grew up learning that love isn't steady or reassuring. It's something you chase, something you try to win, something that feels just out of reach. You think you're choosing these people now, but really, your nervous system is choosing what feels familiar. And sometimes familiar doesn't mean safe, it just means known. Emotionally unavailable, people don't overwhelm you. They don't pressure you. They don't demand vulnerability from you right away. Their distance gives you space to feel in control, space to earn their attention, space to try harder. And that feels comfortable because you've been here before. They make you work for their love the same way you had to work for love growing up. You tell yourself that if you can just get them to open up, if you can just be patient enough, kind enough, loyal enough, they'll eventually give you what you're giving them. But deep down, you know how this story ends. You give mori. They give the same. You overextend yourself. They stay guarded. You offer your whole heart. They offer fragments. And yet, you stay. Because the part of you that never got consistent love is still trying to finally earn it from somebody. Here's the part nobody talks about. Attracting emotionally unavailable people usually means you're emotionally stretched too. Not unavailable necessarily, but unsure. Unsure if you're worthy of something stable. Unsure if you can handle real intimacy. Unsure if love that is consistent will stay. So you choose people who can't fully choose you because that feels like safer ground. Their unavailability gives you an excuse not to be fully seen. Because being fully seen is terrifying when you've spent your life believing you're only lovable when you're useful, patient, understanding, forgiving. Emotionally unavailable partners let you continue a pattern where you do all the work, so you never have to confront the fear of receiving. Because receiving would mean believing you're enough. And you know what else? Emotionally unavailable people are often drawn to you because of your capacity for emotional labor. You're the listener, the healer, the one who understands, the one who forgives. The one who holds space for everyone else's wounds. You make it easy for them to avoid doing their inner work because you carry the emotional weight of the relationship for both of you. They feel safe around you not because they can be close to you, but because they don't have to be. They can stay guarded while still benefiting from your warmth, your empathy, your stability. You become their emotional home without them ever giving you a key to theirs. And you tell yourself, it's okay. You tell yourself they just need time. You tell yourself if you love them enough, they'll eventually feel safe enough to love you back the way you love them. But emotional unavailability doesn't heal through proximity. It heals through accountability. And that's something you can't force them to have. The truth is, when someone is emotionally unavailable, it's not about you. It's not about your worth, your value, your effort, or your ability to love. It's about their fear. Fear of vulnerability, fear of repeating old pain, fear of losing control, fear of being seen. And you can't heal fear that isn't yours. You can't open a heart that doesn't want to be opened. You can't pour enough love into someone to make them ready for intimacy. And yet you keep trying. Because deep down, you're hoping that if you can finally make this kind of person choose you, it will rewrite every moment in your past where someone didn't. But that's the trap. Emotionally unavailable partners are not here to heal your past. They're here to reveal it. They show you the places where you still believe love must be earned. They show you the places where you confuse being chosen with being valued, They show you the parts of you that accept bare minimum affection because you don't believe you deserve more. They show you the wounds you've been avoiding, and until you face those wounds, you'll keep seeking validation from people who can't give it. Healing starts when you stop making emotionally unavailable people the measure of your worth, when you stop seeing their inconsistency as a challenge you need to win. When you stop romanticizing potential and start recognizing patterns, healing starts when you realize that wanting someone is not the same as being loved by them, that your attachment to them is not a sign of compatibility, that intensity is not intimacy, that longing is not love. Healing starts when you choose honesty over hope, reality over fantasy, and self-respect over emotional chaos. You deserve someone who shows up, not someone you have to chase. Someone who communicates, not someone who leaves you guessing. Someone who chooses you without hesitation, not someone who makes you feel like a backup plan. And the moment you believe this, really believe it, not just in your mind, but in your heart, emotionally unavailable people will stop feeling attractive. Their distance will stop feeling exciting. Their inconsistency will stop feeling like something you need to fix. Their emotional walls will stop feeling like puzzles you need to solve, because you'll finally understand something you were never taught. Love is supposed to be mutual. It's supposed to feel safe. It's supposed to feel reciprocated. It's supposed to feel like someone meeting you, not someone running from you. The moment you start choosing yourself, everything changes. People who can't love you won't look like a challenge anymore. They'll look like a waste of your time. People who keep you at a distance won't feel mysterious. They'll feel emotionally immature. People who breadcrumb you won't feel magnetic. They'll feel boring. And the kind of love you used to chase will become the kind of love you walk away from. Not because you don't feel anything, but because you finally feel everything. You finally feel your worth. And once you feel your worth, you'll only be drawn to people who feel it too.